Will I ever get married?
I want to spend my youth sleeping around, being passed like a blunt, while pretending I'm the one using them, while also demanding a respectful gentleman to take me seriously and have kids with me.
Get to the chopper!
Yes, queen, slay! Slay! Slay your enemies! Ruler of all the realms of men! Smite down
Salute! And welcome back to Unknown Soldier Radio.
Get to the chopper!
And I'm Dog Tags.
You want to be a soldier?
Yeah. And today we're talking about the infamous meme queen.
You can't make this shit up. If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place!
As the pendulum continues to swing back and forth in this machine called time that we're all in and a lot of the same 24 hours in a day, some would rather spend their time and their moments in time frivolous and foolish. And I've always found that if you try to learn something about everything daily and everything about something daily, then it'll be time well spent. And one thing about time is that once you spend it, it's gone. And what's worse than spending your time in a moment in time that meant absolutely nothing is wasting that same time in that same moment in time. Which brings us to death, because death seems to always remind us of life, and life has a funny way of seeming to remind us of death. And no matter which day that you were born, and no matter which day that you depart from this earth, no numbers are more important than those numbers in between, which is represented by that little dash, which represents the moments in time, of time, and how you spent your time here on this earth. And with that being said, rest in power and salute to the late, great Kevin Samuels.
Get to the chopper!
You can't make this shit up.
Nobody appreciated Kevin Samuels when he was alive, but yet they celebrated his death. And you know the funny thing about time is that no clock or calendar on the wall can hold it, and no crease in time can fold it.
Get to the chopper!
It was once said by a man who walked this earth thousands of years ago that a prophet isn't even received in his own hometown.
Get to the chopper!
You can't make this shit up.
And in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I trying to compare Kevin Samuels to a prophet. But he would be a modern day prophet because he was trying to save the remnants of the black community.
You can't make this shit up.
And what people have done with Kevin Samuels' content and his creation of his content is reworded it and tried to flip it back on men. But first, let's take a look at this first meme after Kevin Samuels passed away. In my bad silverback hyena impersonation voice. It's me, checking TMZ to see if they confirm that Kevin Samuels is dead!
When Jesus walks. You can't make this shit up.
You know, there was a time when you would see a meme like this or a post by someone like this, with the utmost vitriol and want to go in on the person who posted this particular meme or posted a similar post or wording equivalent to the meme, and just want to go in on that person. But you know, we've come to realize that these modern day women, especially these modern day black women, are not our women, and they become the sum of their total. 0 divided by 1, or even 1 divided by 0, with men in today's society representing the 1, is still 0.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh!
And even 0, which represents modern day women, society, and culture, divided by feminism, the other 0, still equals 0. In life, there are no solutions. There are only trade-offs. You try to get the best trade-off you can get, but that's all you can hope for. Paraphrased, end quote, Thomas Sowell. They say, die alone. And I say, yes, queen, yes! That's exactly what I want. I want to die alone. If I die alone, then I know I've dodged a miserable life with a fucking lunatic.
You can't make this shit up.
I mean, they've given us so many reasons to be terrified of dating. Number 1, STIs. Number 2, unwanted pregnancies that we now can't abort. Number 3, cheating. Number 4, yeast infections. Number 5, number 6, I ain't reading no more of this shit. It's called penis envy.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah, I've never been so disinterested in men in my life. What's the point of being so drained and possibly abused?
Get to the chopper!
You can't make this shit up.
So let me get this straight. You want men, successful men, men who have strived to become something greater and better than the men they were yesterday, to filter through this bullshit? And what could be worse than this post coming from this meme queen? Well, I don't know, dog tags. What could be worse than this post coming from this meme queen? Because I don't know, this post is pretty bad. Look at the likes. Look at the likes. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. 2.6 thousand likes.
You can't make this shit up.
You are now free to move about the country.
This is why men are leaving. This is why men are getting their passports and getting the hell on. They don't want to be bothered no more. We are tired. We are tired of playing this game, this song and dance of musical chairs. Hell, there's no more chairs to sit down. We tired.
Get to the chopper!
Will I ever get married?
And last but certainly not least, stop letting men determine if you're wife material when they weren't even raised by wives.
Get to the chopper!
You can't make this shit up.
But finally, Lord, thank you. We got a unicorn, because not all women are like that. LOL. Men don't have to be raised by wives to determine if you are wifey material for him. Most women aren't raised by husbands, but determine whether a man is hubby material. But no one is talking about that.
You can't make this shit up.
The moral to these meme queens is to simply let them talk while we continue to better ourselves, get our passports, and walk.
Get to the chopper!
Let me out of here!
You are now free to move about the country.
Salute
Get to the chopper!
from Dog Tags.
I was born to be a soldier.